Here we go. All right, so GLP, here they are. Okay. GLP-1 patches. Okay. Cool. Benefits, uses, boost energy, focus. All right. So I'm going to copy from one dude and copy from another dude, and then we'll try to come up with something here. So I got this guy here. We're gonna copy from this one here. It's got some nice photos and stuff, and then we'll copy from the other guy too.
Yeah.
You can tell these were made with AI right here.
Yeah. But there's actually a lot of in TikTok that they're trying to test it.
Yeah.
But this is pretty new. I mean, GLP is usually injection.
Yeah. Yeah. Or you put it on your
Or
tongue or something
or
like
PO,
that.
yeah.
Yep. You're right. You're totally right about that. It's a new thing. So I'll bring both of these into your store and then because that way we could use the best of both images and stuff like that and make one really good listing. That's how I usually do it. Because some of these right here might be pretty, some good photos that we could use and stuff like that. So I'm gonna bring them both in here. Bring that one in, and we'll wait till this one gets done.
Yeah.
Bring that in too. Okay, go to your website here. All right, go under products. And we'll do that 10% off thing too if they buy a 2-set, right? I think that comes out looking really nice. I'll show you what we did earlier today with another student. With the lashes right here, I set that up for her. So right underneath the add to cart button here, you got a buy 2 lashes, get 10% off. So basically, if they add just another one to the cart, they're going to get additional 10% off. And it's done automatically. So if they just add one more, boom, it'll show up the discount right here. So it just kind of adds a nice little offer. So we'll do the same thing with the GLP-1 patches. We'll do like a buy 1, a buy 2, a buy 3, and then we'll also set this up right here. Buy 2, you'll get 10% off, Okay, so that should come out pretty nice. Let me add the next one. Import that. And that's merch. Okay, cool. Awesome. So we'll say GLP-1 dash craving control patches or something like that. GLP-1, because I think that's important that it says it in there. So let's go ahead and refresh it. And so we'll make like your own collection too, like a weight loss or beauty collection, with these things. So so it doesn't get connected to little boo-boos or anything like that. All right, so let's do that now. Let me make that GLP or weight loss collection. GLP weight loss. We'll select an image. We'll just do maybe this girl. These are nice. Nice moving photos. Okay, something about cravings was one. Okay, cool. Here they both are. Nice. Okay, cool. Save it up. All right. Nice. Okay, and let's just start working on one of them here. Okay, GLP dash 1 energy boost, and then I'll even grab in some of these other ones here that people are using, and stuff like that. I just get a little best of both worlds, basically, is what I like to do. Do, 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 do.
I think I would
Okay.
take, or let me see. You know, like those circles. Maybe kind of like
Uh-huh.
delete that because the one on top, the
Which one?
the one with the six circles, or do you think it should just keep it?
Which one?
That one,
This one right here, delete it?
yeah,
Okay,
or yeah, because
sure. Sure, yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
like some people, you know, how they are like, because the one that's going viral on TikTok, it says like there's, you know, there's like fake or not fake.
Right.
Have the one that says GLP-1.
Yeah.
So I
Right.
think if we have a photo with the one that says GLP-1 would be
Yeah.
great.
Right. Yeah. Buy more, save more. Buy more packs. Buy more, save more.
Yeah.
Save. There we go. Buy one, buy one pack, 30 count, we could say, and then we could do a buy two pack like that, and then buy a three pack. And then we could do that would be 60 count and then 90 count, right? Like that. I think that would look best like that. Okay. And we'll do the pricing here on that. So 34.95 would I think be 69.95 times 2, and then 69.95 times 2, so that this would be 139.95, and then 69.95 times 3 would be 209.95. Okay. Now we could maybe make this what, like 49.95 or something like that, I would say, and then this one could be maybe 59, I think.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that we can get away with that. Or 69, maybe.
Mhm.
So
49 and 69.
or we can make this 54.95 and then this one's 69.95.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Just like that. Cool. All right. That looks good. And these are just the images that we've found so far, right? Like I like to go to Amazon and I like to pull, like if it's on Amazon, right, the GLP patch, we mostly like all my dining chair cover photos that are like the really good ones are all
Oh,
from
yeah.
Amazon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's those. Mhm.
Look at the reviews on these things. 5 star, 4.8. That's freaking fire.
Yeah.
That's really good. That means they actually work. Like they actually
Actually,
work.
there's, I don't know if you follow this naturopathic doctor.
Uh-huh.
They're doing a trial right now to actually have this approved.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that would be a, you know, like a good starting, you know, if you're running it right now and then hopefully if they get approved, then you're pretty
Yeah.
in the market.
Yep. You might want to have some sent to you from Kai. Usually she'll send it for free as a sample, right? So you can ask her, right? Say, can you send me a free sample to me? I'm going to start selling these. And usually
Okay.
she'll do it for free. And that's kind of what they're supposed to do in a way. So just like that, I grabbed a whole bunch of of photos, and that was just from that guy. We might find better ones over here, so I kind of bounce around on Amazon and we try to find, really good ones. Like right
Yeah.
here, here's a good photo of the ingredients, so we could share that too. Um,
And
I
then
don't know.
maybe we can use the six patches right there. The one
Right here, you mean?
yeah.
Okay. All right. There you go. See what I mean? See how we kind of bounce around and find the best photos?
Mhm.
And then we can go to this one here and see what if there's anything different on this. Okay. Looks pretty much the same. So now I'm going to drag in these photos right here. So we got the very best for us on here. So here we go. I'm going to drag them on in there. Okay, here they are. And then we ultimately want to bring up like the ones that are really good. Like this one's a good one, I think. Um, I took that from a Facebook ad actually. We can put this up there. Put this one right here. This one right here. How to use is important. And then we'll even put this on your product page, how to use and stuff like that, right? So people can kind of see it a little bit better.
Yeah.
All right, that looks nice. Okay, cool. So now let's go into your page itself and let's go edit it. Let's go make it look pretty. Okay. We'll probably remove that back to school boo-boo thing up there. We just say back to school sales 70% off. We don't have to say the boo-boos. Okay. Keep it general. Okay. And you see these check boxes right here, like the little checks. I like to take these right here. You see, I like the energy thing and then the metabolic boost and easy to use. So I like to actually like use those part of the check, like boost daily energy right there. So that could be that symbol. You see that?
Oh, okay.
Metabolic boost. We could try to find something about metabolisms, like right there. So it just makes it look more friendly in a way, like the easy to use. So we can maybe put that in there too. Simplify your routine. Okay, just like that. And then the one about cravings. Here we go, cravings. So let's add that in there. Cravings. Reduce sugar cravings. There we go. You see that? See how nice that
Yeah.
looks a lot better like that?
Yeah.
Kind of just makes people want to read a little bit more. I like to remove those reviews right there and add the Trustpilot reviews. So the Trustpilot stars is what they're called. And so that's how they look. We can make it like a 4.7 or 4.9, and then we'll just say something about, happy customers or, something about, let's see, 2,455 happy 5-star reviews or something like that. Just like that. Okay, and I'll even bold it, actually. I like to bold it. Just like that. All right. We remove the quantity because quantity, we already have a buy more, save more, right? So your add to cart, we're going to make that green. So we're going to turn that on right here, make it nice and green. Okay, just like that. We're going to turn on your sticky add to cart button too. Sticky add to cart. And we're going to make that green too. Okay. Enable custom color. All right, and then I like to turn on the variant selector and then the mobile layout as well, variant selector. We don't need the price, we don't need the title, we just need the variant selector. Okay. We're going to bring in some nice reviews from Amazon, so we don't necessarily need to keep these on right here. Okay, we're going to bring in nice reviews from our reviews, right? So we'll add their R review section right there. Okay. Now, we're going to switch out a lot of these photos too, like, put some better photos in here, like the ones we already saved. So like this one is a good one, I think. Talks about cravings and how to beat the cravings a little bit. If you like that photo here, we can keep it, but I think the photos that were from Amazon would be much better.
Yeah.
So we could maybe use this one right here with the lady and it's got it on her belly or her arm right there. I think that's kind of nice. And then we could maybe add the one on how to use it. So like right here, we could do the one how to use it. or how to use basically, and then we can basically add the ingredients sooner or later. So struggling with cravings. So maybe we can do that. How to use or ingredients. Sorry, there we go. Okay, just like that. And then hate swallowing pills. This photo right here doesn't look that good, so we'll try to maybe come up with something else. We'll see. How about we'll just add this right here, this one.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. There we go. You got your FAQ, and then down here we'll add your featured collection, which is, when they get down to the bottom, they could see your weight loss collection. So it could be other patches, or we'll try to find other relevant products basically, but at least it's got something down there they could look at. All right, the next thing that we want to do is add videos. So we will add those, some of your best videos. We'll even change out this guy and put a woman in there, try to get a woman's face. Maybe we can get her. I like that. That looks nice. Shows that woman in there. That's kind of nice how it's moving. That's cool.
The name too.
Yeah, the name. So we'll do Sophia. I like that, Sophia. And then that bundle offer I talked about earlier, we can put that right here. So we type in bundle, and then we can do buy two.
Yeah.
Buy two, what do we call it? Buy 2 packs, get 10% off, and then so we just do it just like that. And we want to say free shipping included. Yep, free shipping always. And so we turn that on too. This price thing, we're going to offer 10% off, just like that. And then we're going to select what products. So we're just going to put in the products right here, which is the one that we're offering. So we just select it twice. We select it there, and we select it here. Just like that. Okay, just like that. That's how simple it is. And all I got to do is hit grab the deal. And for this to really work, we got to set up your promo code inside your back office, which is pretty simple here. I'll show you how that works. So we just use that same thing right up here where we say get 2 off or whatever. Buy 2 packs, get 10% off. We'll do the same thing on your discount. So create discount, amount off products, automatic discount. Here it is right up here. We want to offer 10%. We could even just select your collection, your beauty GLP collection. Here we go. And then minimum items of 2. And then we just hit save, just like that. That's it. So now if someone adds that right here, you're going to see it show up at the top up here, right here, buy 2 packs. And it'll have 2. You see that? So the promo is activated and everything. So that's how it's going to look. It'll be nice. All right. And it doesn't matter. They can buy the 2-pack and hit add to cart. It'll still work too. It'll still do its thing. Yeah. All right. So the next thing I want to do is add in those nice videos, right? We always add videos to our pages, to really build up that suspense and everything. So the way that we do that, we just hit add section, image with text, just like that. And then I shorten up the padding a little bit. We're going to hide the button there because we got a sticky add to cart button.
Yeah.
And yeah, so then we just pretty much start adding in those videos right here. So let's go add in at least a video. I think I got at least one here. Here's one right here. And it's not too big. It's only 5 megabytes, so it's not huge. And the text I always use is I go in here and I look at the Facebook ads text. That's always usually the best. It's real social media friendly, and So like right here, our energy boost patches are simple. I'll say 50% off, and we could even pick one of these as your headlines. Boost energy and control cravings. I think that's a good headline right there. So that's what we'll do. So it's done uploaded. All right, so now we're gonna upload the text right there. Here it is. And then we'll select the rest of the text with the little bullet points. Just like that. And then we'll say 50% off. Okay. And I got this video from Winning Hunter, and they've been running this over a month long already. So, yeah, so it's been working really well already. And yeah, so pretty simple there. It's pretty nice. So, left, right. That's usually how it works as people go down. And we'll add more videos, but I don't have that much more. I think I maybe have one more. I was gonna get this one up here that you sent me. So maybe we can just add this one here. Okay, cool. So we'll add that one. And so we'll add one more video just for this. And we'll be ready to launch, here soon. I have a chat prompt that I could show you how we use it for interest targeting. So I did this earlier with the magnetic eyelashes with my other student, Sandra.
Yeah.
And so I have a prompt right here, and it talks about give me 50 Facebook interests and whatnot, and then we put in basically the name of the product, and then a little bit about it, and then it'll actually start giving us interest to put in for our Facebook ads. So it makes it really nice for that. So we could really crush it with some good interest. And we have it give it to us with a ranking on there. So it ranks it out what it thinks is going to give us the best CTR, the most sales, etc. Okay, so that'll work really well. All right, so I'm just going to add another video, and then we'll prepare for the next call, which is to launch this thing. Okay, so media second, and then we'll change this out, and then I'll upload your next video here. Okay, right there. Here we go. But the page is coming out looking really nice, so I like it a lot. And sometimes I like to put like a review, like right here. I was struggling with low energy and constant snacking urges. Nothing seemed to work, and we'll just change the name right here to like a woman's name, and then we'll add this right here. Usually that works really well. Stay energized and snack less is we'll use that as your headline on this next one. All right. So here we go. So let's use that right there. Stay energized, snack less. Let's use that text right here. All right, here we go. And then we'll just switch out the name and the country. So we'll do Jennifer A. And then there we go, just like that. I like to bold some areas right here. So constant snacking urges, that we can bold that right there.
Yeah.
Until I try these patches, just like that. Boom. All right. That looks clean. That looks really clean.
Nice.
So on mobile, and then we can add in some FAQ up here as well. So the chat GBT is really good with that. We can just say, give us the top 5 FAQ questions that people would want to know for this product. And then we just add like the top 3 questions up here, etc. I know there's an FAQ down here, but usually FAQ is almost just as powerful as reviews. People really want to know that stuff.
Right.
And yeah, so we'll definitely add that in there. How do I apply? That's probably a good question. So we'll figure out which one is the best. And so yeah, this is how it should look, just like that. You got your sticky cart activated. The videos are working. and you got your bundle offer there, um, and then your reviews. Oh, this right here, I like to hide these little dots right there and stuff like that. Yeah, so let me hide that. Um, so let's see here, we're gonna hide that. Do dots over media, I'm gonna hide that. Uh, thumbnail position, okay. And then I like to no padding on the right or left, no padding or anything like that. So just like that. And sometimes we'll add in, um, the thumbnails below. We can add the thumbnails below. Let's see if that's available here. Thumbnails hidden. So let's see, bottom. Okay, yeah, we could leave that like that. Thumbnails, just like that. That looks kind of nice. And then how many thumbnails we can do? Maybe six. So six there. Okay, like that. And then this white space right here, that's because maybe some of your photos are a little long. Yeah, so we can tighten some of those up on, any photo that's really long. We can uh we could crop it out a little bit and it'll tighten that up. Because you don't really want white space in there. That just doesn't look that good. It'll help with your conversions. So I think it's coming from like this photo right here, and then maybe another photo. So we hit crop, square, and then we can just apply that like that, save. Let's see, what else is bugging up? Okay, anything else that's long? Maybe this one here and the next one. So we'll crop that, square, save it up, save it up. Okay, cool. Maybe this one too. Crop, square, perfect. Okay, save it up. All right, and then here in a second, we'll go add your Amazon reviews, but I think that's it. I think that should fix that white space right there. Maybe this one. Yeah, this one would be an issue too, so we'll square that up. Apply that. Okay, here we go. Okay, cool. So let's open up our reviews. Okay, I think it's loading up. Yep, that's it. Okay, and then now we just want to open up Amazon here, and we'll go to one that had a ton of reviews, like right here, over 800, 4.8. All we got to do now is just click on the little tool right here, import. We find our product, GLP. Here it is. We want images only, 4 to 5 star, and we hit import, just like that. And then now that brought in those images here. We'll see if this one's a good one. This one only has 98 reviews, so we want to take from someone like it with a few hundred or so that way we get quite a bit. And this is the one that we grabbed already, 800. Maybe this one at 400. Yeah, maybe we grab that one at 400. Okay. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll grab this one at 400. Okay. And I guess it's 8 hours long, so we might want to mention that somewhere, and it just kind of helps with people understanding how long does it work.
Oh,
If it's in the headline, it's there for a reason. So, all right. So just like that, now we're gonna go over here to our reviews, and we're gonna go only turn on the ones that are really good. And we'll turn off the ones that are bad. So we got 164 reviews already. That's good. That's good. And then we just scroll down to the bottom here, and we just want to turn off any that are bad. It looks like it's a lot of random products, actually. Yeah, so we might need to turn off a lot of these, actually. Yeah, so anything that's, under 4 star, I usually turn off. And we really just want to keep the photos So we'll turn a lot of these off. Okay. Okay. So these are good. They're 5-star. They talk about the patches, and it'll only show the photos towards the top of your ads. So we'll just go through these now and only keep the patches. Let's see, is this a patch? Yep, that's a patch. Okay, and that's a patch, 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 patch. All right, loved it. So I'll just, these pads are light, easy to use, hydrated. Okay, so I'll just turn off a lot of these here because we really just want to have only the photos. Okay, so a lot of these talk about puffy eyes, so I'm going to turn them off and just find the ones that are the actual photo of the product. What these Amazon sellers do is they'll have a winner and then they'll keep the same reviews and then load up a different product just to make it look like it's a big seller, you know what I mean? So, yeah. And we can bring in reviews from AliExpress too, but I'm not sure how many they have over there so far. So, but at least we'll have like at least 50 of them, I would think, and that's like the main thing. So, all right, there we go. So we're getting close to, yeah, this talks about a lift. So unless it shows the patch itself, I'm going to turn them off. Okay. Okay, patches, good. Good packaging, container, okay. Hydration. All right. Talks about under eye marks. So this must have been an eye thing that they were selling. So here we go. Turn that off. Okay, yeah, it looks like we'll mostly turn off the rest of these here at the top. All right.
Yeah, I think it's not even the
Yeah, not even the product. Okay, cool. So if we see anything on your website over here that has, a bad review, then we'll switch it out and we'll remove it. But it should just show, you know, the GLP-1 patches. But it looks like this is a different company in here, so we might have to remove some of these.
oh yeah.
Osura.
Oh,
Osura.
yeah.
Yeah. So maybe next time we'll actually go look at the reviews on Amazon before we grab them. But yeah, I mean, here's some reviews, um, but we'll probably have to remove some of them too.
Yeah.
Still,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Okay. But yeah, I mean, let me know. Maybe you might find one on Amazon that actually is like really good, like it's a really good one and it has a ton of good reviews.
Okay.
So
Yep.
send it over to me and I'll add it up for you
Sure.
basically, okay? Yeah. And they're probably just like us. They want to ride the trend and so they're just putting whatever they got in there and stuff like that.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Little boogers. Um, okay, cool. Yeah, I was just seeing if I could find, the legit one, but maybe there isn't a legit, maybe there's not. So,
Yeah, because that's the one that's showing, but we got it from here.
yeah, this one has quite a bit. Let's just go take a look at the reviews here and see. Okay, maybe we can grab this one here. Okay, let's do that. GLP. Okay, import. All right, cool. So we can refresh this here and see how that came out. 208 reviews. All right, let's scroll down. Let's see how they came out. Okay, cool. So not bad. Not,
Mm-hmm.
you know. Okay, got one there. All right. Here's some here. Okay, there's some good ones. Awesome, awesome. Awesome, that's a good one. Cool. So we can pin those. Remember how we pin it? So we can pin that, we can pin that, so that shows up at the top of our reviews versus
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
you know, so they see only the best. We can pin it, pin it, pin it, pin it. What's this? Okay, they're showing that. All right. All right, cool. Let's see this one. Okay, that looks like an AI photo almost. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. Okay, we'll turn that one off. If it says Oshura or something, we'll turn that off. That looks good. Oshura, we'll turn that off. Okay. All right, that looks good. Okay, there's another Oshura, so we'll just turn any of those Oshuras off.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. Cool. And the ones that we're going to be sending should be identical to, the real companies. So we should make sure that Kai, our supplier, is got that on lockdown. So you might want to tell her that, hey, we're trying to make sure we get the ones that are the most real. Okay? It should say GLP-1 on it, or maybe kind patches. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, have a good volleyball, right? Weekend.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. You
Good.
too. Enjoy your Labor Day weekend.
I know, right? Yeah. So, if you want, we can maybe have a call on Monday or whatnot. If you're not too busy, we could
Oh
try to
yeah.
get them launched on Monday or something. But yeah, I'm totally open to that. Okay.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. Thanks
All
for.
right. I'll talk to you then, Norma. Thank you very much.